Thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor Vegas, Victor Velimir Brockovich, Troy Smothers, SafeMoon Oz, and Morad Shaker for being higher level patrons. You could join that for as little as $1 a month. There is a link down in the description below. Also, thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button below this video if you'd like to join that. Please keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So this started yesterday. SafeMoon James, or at SafeMoon_James over on Twitter, he had noticed something very interesting with one of the graphic images that was shared by SafeMoon. And since then, people have been pointing out a series of other things. So let's go ahead and start with what he pointed out. He had highlighted that right underneath the president itself, it looked to be Africa. I'm going to touch on this just a little bit more, but let's go ahead and pull up the image itself. So he said, anyone else notice Africa was in the picture? If you look really closely, you can see what looks like different highlights of country land, right? Now, I went ahead and pulled this up over on Photoshop just so you guys can see it a tad bit better there. And as you can notice, it does not actually appear like it's the map of Africa. So I pulled up Africa. I've been looking around. I've been trying to find all these different angles and things. And if you look real close on this photo here, it could be one way or the other. It could be that this area is a body of water, or it could be on the left side that all of this is the body of water. If you went the route where you're trying to say, well, it looks like they're going to be talking about the Gambia, then it would mean all of this on the left side is water, and then these are bodies of land. But when you actually look at the Gambia and you look at how everything is highlighted, these don't exactly give the same outlines. This right here looks like it's somehow being identified as an independent land on this map that I didn't really see on the regular map. And then on top of it too, if anything, it almost looks like they were referencing Senegal. Could theoretically be for the Gambia, but the Gambia is a little sliver, and there's nothing being identified of a little sliver in there, which is quite interesting. So what is it a map of? I don't know. A lot of people don't seem to know either. And SafeMoon James even ended up elaborating that he went through and was looking, trying to just find some more, and could not actually figure out where it was. You also notice up on the top right-hand side there's another one of those puzzle pieces that's been included. It looks like it's kind of cut off there just a tad. So it's not quite a square. It's a rectangle, obviously. And curious to see how that's going to place in with everything else. It's another circle on top of circles that we've been seeing for the puzzle piece of things. Something else is this actual picture of the president itself. Somebody had highlighted that there was this image right here. I thought this was interesting. This is from SFM Morales? Yeah, I think it's Morales. What looks to be like an outline of a pen. So does that mean that a deal is being signed on March 2nd? Something's happening that day? Like, why would you show an indication of a pen or a pencil? In this case, a good chance it's a pen because it'd be like you're inking a deal. But obviously it's been included in with this image, and it's quite odd. What is the purpose of doing this obscure outline for that? So other things that people are saying, obviously some people are upset with all of the promotions that are going on. Spyros had highlighted that the actual look at the president itself came from another location, so they used this for their graphic image. And same thing, the texture of the president itself and the writing for the ribbon, there's nothing that's significant there. The writing, I was wondering, like, maybe it says something. It's in cursive. It's kind of hard to read. I pull it up here. Cannot tell what it says at all. And yeah, there's no significance. As Spyros had highlighted, he already found that president somewhere else and doesn't have anything, it seems like, to do with this. What's interesting is that the little emote of the celebratory, what do you call that, a popper? I think that's called a popper. That looks like it's on one specific piece of land, right? So does that mean that we're celebrating going into that place? But what is that place? It just doesn't look like it's anywhere on the map, unless I'm just being dumb somehow. I don't even think it's part of the United States. I was like, wait, is that potentially over near Florida or Louisiana or something like that? And there's nothing that I can tell with what they have that it might be a legitimate map. I was even thinking like part of the UK. I was trying to look around these regions. I can't seem to figure this out. Do you guys know what this is actually referencing? Is this actually a real map? If you have an answer for us, by all means, let us know in the comments down below. People have been trying to look for it. Some people just assumed it was Africa because of what was initially said by the guy that made the post. But even himself, he said, I've spent a couple hours looking at maps. I haven't had any luck yet. As soon as I figure it out, I'll share it. So people are struggling trying to figure this one out. If you guys know what it is, if you think it is anything, I mean, I think it is a map, but maybe they intentionally chose something that's not a real map so that people can't get a clear answer on it or something. If that's true, then it's just really disappointing, because what's the point of putting these little teaser clues in if it leads to nowhere? No one can ever actually solve it. You give an unsolvable puzzle. You know what I mean? I don't know what the circumstances are with that. Now, what's also interesting is, well, it's not really interesting. It's just something I want to note. If you look at this image right here, see the wood that's in the background behind the president, behind the president, you'll notice that when whoever did their creation of this, they didn't actually fully clean up the image. It was somewhat of a rush job. I don't know why they didn't clean that up. It could have been a very quick, very, very simple, very easy thing to do. And I don't know. I don't know, man. But regardless, what do you guys think this means? You have any thoughts? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. It does say the party starts on the 2nd of March, which is just how many days away from now? 2. It's 2 days away. It's right around the corner, right? It's literally the day after tomorrow from the time I'm making this video. So we'll see what happens, guys. Hopefully it's some good news. Hopefully it's some official launches of things. I would really like to see some delivery coming in at this point. I already talked about it in the other video, but what do you guys think about all this? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. I do have referral links if you want to get free crypto or free stock. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And I do have an NFT for sale if you want to check that out. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.